Shit, that was kind of sudden. Whoops. Hello, welcome everybody. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me get some music going. Hold on. Minor scuff here. But hello, welcome. I'm back. I'm back, bitches. And hold on, I got my obligatory gamer can. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Welcome, Rack. Hey, Coney. Welcome, Rube. Hey, Temp. Hope people had a good vacation, or well, I guess it's not necessarily everyone's having a vacation, just because I was having a vacation, but happy weekend. Hope everyone had a good weekend, and while I was gone and not streaming, although I guess it wasn't really like, I didn't really have that many more days off than usual. Like, I didn't stream on, wait, let me think. Yeah, I didn't stream on like Wednesday night, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I guess it was like a 4-day break, which is kind of long for me. Well, 5 days if you include yesterday, because I just didn't feel like streaming last night. I was still not really jet lagged, but I was just kind of tired and relieved to be sleeping in my own bed and not having to worry about traveling anymore, because traveling always stresses me out a little bit, especially plane traveling, because you have to worry about security, making sure you haven't forgot anything, making sure you bring everything and bring everything back. I'm pretty sure we didn't forget anything, except for like a brush, I think, was like the one thing I think we forgot there. Which is fine, because I bought a new brush while we were there as well, so it kind of balances out. But yeah, it was the DC trip on Otakon was fun. Yeah, I didn't mention that I was going to Otakon or DC before the trip, just for additional like privacy concerns, but I have no problems talking about it afterwards, I guess. I usually like to drive to travel, and still it stresses me out. Yeah, I like driving more. I like driving, but like when it's gonna be like a many hour drive, versus like a less long plane ride, then sometimes the plane is more convenient. But like, I like driving, so in some ways I don't mind driving, especially to conventions. Like, it can be kind of annoying having to only pack so many bags and stuff like that, and then you have to worry about checked luggage, and then like when we went to Japan, our luggage was lost, so you don't have to worry about that when you're driving either. And then again, also when you're driving, you have to worry about like people on the road and police officers, and driving through other states, which may or may not be more strict about things and stuff. It can be kind of complicated depending on where you're going and where you're coming from. But yeah, we just flew there. It was much easier. But it was a lot of fun. Once we finally got there, it was more of a relief, because I mean, the most stressful part of like leaving is like the time between like a couple few hours before leaving to like after getting past TSA. And then it's also still a little stressful because like I'm not scared of flying on a plane, but it does like make me a little bit anxious just because I'm like paranoid and I'll think about stuff, you know. But I'm not really like shaking or super nervous or anything. It's just kind of like you know. But yeah. So the plane ride there and back was fine. The hotel was alright, but it was kind of annoying because they didn't have it was a really close hotel to the con, but it was kind of annoying because they didn't have a refrigerator in the room, which made things kind of annoying because I usually like to stock up on drinks and then like store them in the fridge and then have them for when I want or need them, but I wasn't really able to do that. We just kind of had to get drinks when we needed them or deal with not ice cold drinks. But that was fine too, mostly because they had plenty of water that they were handing out, and like a water dispenser with ice and lemon and stuff during the day, so that was nice. So I didn't have trouble staying hydrated, which is good because it was really hot. It was like over 90 degrees. It was like the whole time we were there pretty much. It was like a heat advisory, and it was supposed to rain, like to the point where we even bought umbrellas, but we didn't even use them because we thought it was going to be raining like all weekend, but it only ended up raining for like a couple hours on Saturday. No fridge is the hotel room. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It was also like a historic hotel. That might be part of it, but that's not really an excuse because, like, you know, mini fridges are like what, $100 or less, and like you don't even have to stock it or worry about it. You just stick them in the room, right, for convenience. And there's other like minor things, like we didn't have any dresser drawers except for like the bed stands. I usually like to pack away my I usually like to like take out my clothes and put them in the drawers while I'm staying in a hotel room, just so they're easier to access. But I wasn't really able to do that this time. But yeah. I also had some pictures that I figured I would show off. Let me just make sure I got it all set up right. The hotel room sounds very barren and surreal, with the lack of normal items I would expect. At least it had a TV, although it was satellite TV, so when it started raining, like the things started cutting out and getting all like choppy and everything, and weren't able to watch TV. I actually watched a decent amount of TV while I was out there, because you know, when you're chilling out in the room, resting or after getting there but before going to bed, you know. There's a bunch of South Park, and then like I think on Saturday night was the Demon Slayer Mugen Train arc marathon. They had like the movie split up into 7 episodes on Toonami, and I was watching that, and it was pretty good. I never watched Demon Slayer before, although I played the collab when it came to Granblue, and I've seen it around, of course, but that was my first time like watching animated Demon Slayer, and I liked it. I thought it was good. Apparently the Demon Slayer movie is like the top grossing anime and film of Japan of like all time or something, which is kind of crazy to me. It was also made by Ufotable, so there's that. Everyone knows Ufotable does good stuff, so it's not too much of a surprise. Does Otakon do panels and meet and greets, or are they mostly for merch? Otakon does do panels and does do meet and greets, the whole 9 yards. But I didn't go to any panels or meet and greets. I didn't really see any panels that I wanted to go to. There was like one panel on like Friday that was like someone talking about content creation that I kind of wanted to go to, but it was a little early. I didn't feel like it, and then I didn't see any other panels I wanted to go to. I don't know. I know some people love going to panels at cons, but I've never been much of a panel goer. I'd rather just walk around and people watch or do other stuff, you know. And also not have to worry about be committed to like a strict time schedule. I like just kind of playing it by ear when I'm at conventions. I did get a fair bit of merch. I wouldn't say I was there mostly for merch, but the dealer's room is something that I always check out at a con, of course. Usually going once on each day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For me, when I travel, I usually stop at those 20 monk hotels, and even those stuff like mini fridges, nightstand, and stuff. Yeah, those kind of scare me because I'm worried about like bed bugs. But yeah, mini fridges. I've never actually been. I can't remember the last time I've been in a hotel room that didn't have a mini fridge, so that was odd for me too. But yeah, there was also a game room. Always check out the game room on each day too. The game room was really nice. It was staffed by Snow Phoenix, which I'm familiar with from other cons, and they have a lot of like good rhythm games and a lot of good arcade machines. So that was pretty good. I got to play like pop-in music a few times. Me too, I bring a sleeping bag for them. What if they crawl over from the bed to the sleeping bag? They smell you while you're sleeping. I don't know. You bring a sleeping bag, you don't sleep on the beds? But yeah, it was good. I did a lot of a fair bit of people watching, hanging out, and spending time with Misha. I was there with Misha, of course. I sleep on the bed in the sleeping bag or on it. Basically a portable cover. That makes sense. But yeah, let me show off some of the pictures I got. So this is the hotel room. Of course, I brought Fuuki and Shiroko and Hoshino with me. We actually did like a bunch of sightseeing the day before the con, because we went there Wednesday night, and then Thursday before the con, because you know the con is like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They do some like pre-gaming stuff. There's like some sort of like matsuri that we peeked at but we didn't go to on Thursday. But we decided to go a day early so that we could spend Thursday like sightseeing in DC, because I've never really been to DC in my memory, except for when I was like really young, I think. So yeah, we went to DC, and it was pretty neat. The main place we went to is the Capitol and the National Air and Space Museum, the Smithsonian. So there were like a lot of food trucks. That was something that was kind of crazy to me. But yeah, the National Air and Space Museum was really cool. They had like, when we first got in, there was like, they had like actual like astronaut stuff, like the parts of the suit and everything, so that we could like handle it and check it out. That was pretty neat. And yeah, it was split into like air and space. So there's a fair bit of air stuff, so and then space stuff. So we saw like a lot of history of space, or of air flight and space flight. We saw a bunch of like stuff about the Wright brothers. Even saw the original Wright brothers plane. It was recanvassed like a couple times because it probably like rotted, you know. But they replaced like the fabric of the plane a couple times, I think, over the years since the original flight. But it is the original plane. And yeah, that was really cool. They also had the giant like rocket, like from the space launches, like the rocket boosters like hanging, which are really neat. You can like go underneath and look at it. That was really cool to see. I saw the Antikythera mechanism, at least a picture of it. And then after that, we went to visit the Capitol. We were gonna go to the White House, but we didn't feel like going to the White House too, especially since it was already like late afternoon, and I think visiting hours were closed. We weren't even able to go into the Capitol. I wanted to see the apotheosis of George Washington, which is the big painting on the top of the dome. But they had like closed visiting hours like an hour before we got there or something, so we weren't able to see it. But yeah, we didn't get right up to the Capitol, and got to look around, and got to see the Washington Monument from afar, which was neat. Here's another picture of the Capitol. DC was interesting. It was surprising to me because I guess it was surprising because I didn't expect it to be like a regular city, kind of like, well, quote unquote regular city. Like there was the government buildings, the Capitol building and stuff, but like I kind of thought it'd be like all old architecture and like government buildings everywhere, but there's actually a lot of just like regular city stuff like all over the place, you know, like restaurants and stores and people that have nothing to do with government wandering around and stuff. But yeah. And yeah, this is some pictures of the game room. The game room was really huge. They were in a really huge space, and they had a ton of arcade machines and a ton of like consoles set up everywhere. They also had various Itasha, and they even had like the Hachiroku from Initial D, this Reisen Itasha. They had some VTuber ones too. Mainly this I think there might have been only like one or two VTuber ones, but I took a picture. There was the Polka and Reine Itasha, which was neat. And then there was also like an area that was like showing off Otakon throughout the years, like the history of Otakon, and it was cool seeing like all the memorabilia. Reminding me of my early days of conning, because my first con I went to was in 2001, so that was a long time ago at this point. So I still remember some of like the, you know, the old vibes. But yeah, they got old stuff, and it was at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center, which was pretty big and nice. There's a lot of cool stuff there. This was one thing that was really cool. They had like a train exhibit in the dealer's room by like this Washington Train Club. And I didn't really take a lot of pictures of cosplayers, to be honest, this time. But I did take a picture of this from afar. I thought it was funny. And I did get like various merch. That was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with my haul this time around. I got some awesome clothes and some awesome like patches and merch and stuff. A lot of like Blue Archive and VTuber stuff. But yeah, this is all the Blue Archive patches I got from one artist in the artist alley, and then these are 3 pillows I got from another artist. There's Ina over there. They're double-sided, so they have stuff on both sides. And here's a burger that I had at Capital Burger that was like really fucking good. They were like Parmesan truffle fries and a mushroom Swiss burger. It was like so tasty. Like some of the best fried burger combination I've ever had, actually. This was something I saw in the dealership that was just following funny. I almost wanted to get, but I didn't get. Here's an example of one of the things I got from the con. I got this new hoodie that's really cool. And I also got stickers. A bunch of different Blue Archive stickers. I also got this shirt, which is a really cool shirt by the people that I've bought some clothes from the same people before, but BB Sama. And here's a picture of the dealer's room in Artist Alley, just to give you an idea of how freaking big it was. This is only part of it. This is only like this is maybe like a quarter of it, maybe, because it extends to the left. This was just part of the Artist Alley. But yeah, it was huge. That's pretty much all the pictures I want to see. Well, actually, on Thursday when we were doing sightseeing, we stopped by the botanical gardens after we left the Smithsonian. Like, they were open. We got there like 15 minutes before they closed, and we just kind of looked around real quick. But we got to see some cool stuff while we were there, even in the short amount of time we were there. Specifically, we saw the corpse flower. This is a corpse flower statue. If you don't know, the corpse flower is like the flower with the largest inflorescence in the world. Inflorescence is like a structure made up of multiple flowers. It's not the largest flower technically. The largest single flower is the rafflesia. But this is the largest inflorescence, the Titanic atom, I think it's called. But that's the statue, or Amorphophallus titanium, Titanic penis flower, basically. Amorphophallus. But yeah, what's really cool though is we actually got to see it. We actually got to see the real corpse flower. It wasn't in bloom. We like just missed it. Apparently, it only happens every few years or so. But like we just missed it. That's the corpse flower on the right and the left. There's 2 of them. The corpse flower on the right, like, just wilted. Like, probably if we were there like 2 or 3 days ago, we would have been able to see the actual full flower, and the entire room probably would have smelled like rotting meat and stuff. Cause that's one thing about these gigantic flowers, is they smell like absolute garbage, like literally like rotting flesh, because that's what attracts the pollinators, the flies and whatnot. But yeah, as you can see on here, right here, the inflorescence, that's the where it looks like a flower, and then fully independent space opens up for 3 days, so that opens up for 3 days, and then the bloom collapses after 2 to 3 days. So we were at that stage, like right here, like just after the inflorescence. So yeah, if we were there probably like 3 days ago, you probably wouldn't be able to see it, which is a little too bad. I mean, there's only like a few times in a lifetime, really, you can get to see that. But I'm still happy we got to see the flower at all, even if it was wilted. I'm a little sad I didn't get to smell it. I kind of wanted to find out what it smelled like and just actually know the smell, because I'm not exactly like super familiar with like rotting meat smell. But yeah, this is the other flower, which is in the fruit stage. As you can see, if we go back to this picture, that's the infructescence. Cluster of fruits mature in 6 to 12 months. So that the flower on the left was in that stage. But actually, the fact that we were able to see it like out of the ground at all was probably pretty amazing. Cause like, look at, after the 6 to 12 months of the fruits, then it's like 6 months in the corm, and then aging leaf after 12, 18 months, and then 1 leaf after 4 weeks, and then this happens, and then it flowers, and then yeah, so like in this course of like 2-3 years, it's only flowering for like a week, if you include the inflorescence and the bloom period. So I still think, even though we didn't get to see the actual blooming flower, that we were pretty lucky, that it just happened to be almost like close enough that I was able to see it at Otakon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are like all the pictures that I didn't take like a ton of pictures. I took enough. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the pictures. Let me go over here. But yeah, it was a good trip. Can't complain. I think in the future I want to cosplay though. I haven't cosplayed in like years and years at this point, but I'd like to get back into cosplaying again, and maybe cosplay at the next con I'm going to, which isn't for a while, I think, but it would be nice to do some kind of cosplay. Thank you for sharing. Looks like you had a neat little adventure. Yeah, it was neat. It was a pretty short trip, all things considered. I mean, we left like we were gone for pretty much like 96 hours or so, like 4 days, because we left like Wednesday evening, and then we got back Sunday evening. So that's exactly 4 days, which is good. We didn't have to worry about the cats as much, only being gone for a few days, although we had friends stop over to check on them, like Friday morning, and yeah, they were fine when we got back. Perfectly fine. That sounds fun. I haven't cosplayed myself in years. Cosplay yourself? Aren't you always cosplaying yourself? Except when, I guess, you're cosplaying as something else. Cosplay myself doing. Sorry, that just sounded funny. English grammar is amusing. Sometimes. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, it was fun. I don't know if, well, I mean, I'd like to go back to Otakon sometime. But I don't know necessarily if we'll go back next year or maybe make it like an every other year thing or something. I don't know quite yet. But it was fun. The main thing was that it was hot. That was the kind of annoying thing about it. It was like over 90 degrees most the entire time. So it was really like definitely not hoodie weather. I like winter cons and fall cons more because it's a lot cooler outside. And at least the AC was good in DC. Like pretty much everywhere we went to had good AC except for like the Sunoco. That was like the one place I remember not having like great air conditioning. Everywhere else was like pretty good to the point where you could probably get away with wearing hoodies and stuff indoors if you wanted to. And the AC was really good in the room, like to the point where I was a little chilly. So at least they had good AC in the hotel room. I mean, I'd rather have AC than not have AC, but have a mini fridge. You know what I mean? Overall, winter and fall person. Yeah, my favorite seasons in order are like fall, winter, spring, and summer. In that order. So summer is my least favorite season, but then it goes into my favorite season soon. So we're almost there. It's still warm, but we just need a few more weeks, and it should start getting colder, right? I know there are a lot of people that are like, no, it's getting cold, no. Those people should really like live somewhere that doesn't have seasons. Cause I love seasons. I mean, I even though I don't like summer, I don't like hate summer. So I still like having summer. It's just that I don't like it as much as fall because I can't wear hoodies around as easily. And it's easier to overheat, and I have a harder time cooling down than I do heating up. So I'd rather that's why I prefer the colder months. You had to eat ice cream in summer though? What are you talking about? I eat ice cream all time, all times of the year. Who only eats ice cream in summer? That's always been silly to me. Like, oh, it's cold out, I can't eat ice cream anymore. Like, what the fuck? Why? Do you still eat warm foods in the summer, or do you eat everything is ice cold? No. You still eat warm foods in the summer sometimes. But So why can't you eat cold food sometime in the winter? Especially when you're like indoors and stuff. I don't know. I've always been someone that eats ice cream in the winter sometimes. I mean, if I want ice cream, I just eat ice cream. I don't really pay attention to what the weather is. I mean, I guess it's nicer if it's like hot out and you refresh yourself with some cold ice cream. But like, if you're just indoors, it's not much of a difference. Got sassy there, but I agree. Oops, sorry about my sass. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, what else do I like? Yeah, ice cream in the summer. Although, like I still drink hot drinks sometimes in the summer, but to be honest, I don't drink hot drinks that often besides tea sometimes anyway, and coffee sometimes, but like I'm not like a regular hot coffee drinker. I actually have some coffee in the fridge. Some bottled coffee I should maybe get some because I'm getting a little yawny right now. I am glad to be back though. It is. I can start figuring out what to do for the upcoming days and weeks. Hey Fruit. Thank you for the welcome. You just missed the pictures. I showed off pictures from the trip. The summary, it was hot. Coolest thing I saw was corpse flower. Right after it was done blooming though. And saw the Capitol, botanical gardens. Walked around a bunch, went to the dealer's room a few times, got various stuff. You'll be VOD gang? Okay, hi in the VOD. Hello to anybody who's watching in the VOD. I don't know if this is gonna be a super long stream, because I mainly just wanted to hang out and chat a little bit and have a Zatsu. And talk about my trip a little bit now that I'm back. I still need to make my schedule. I'm kind of behind on making it, but I kind of have to decide what all I want to stream. I want to continue Elden Ring, which we'll probably do on Thursday. And then I was actually thinking about Cataclysmal, because I only had one Cataclysmal stream, and I actually did enjoy playing it, so I wouldn't mind trying out more Cataclysmal and get farther, since we did, like, it took us a little bit, but we did get to the meat and potatoes of the game, it seems. So we might have another Cataclysmal stream soon. Maybe even tonight. I was thinking about, like, maybe this evening. I don't know how... I want to get some stuff done, and I want to do stuff, but assuming nothing nothing exceptional I should be able to stream in the evening. Sorry, I'm still yawning a little bit. And then Wednesday we could totally play some more Mahjong. Since I don't think I had a Mahjong stream last week, we've been kind of intermittent on the Mahjong, so I figure tomorrow will probably be a good time for Mahjong. And then let me see. So yeah. So as for my streams, this evening, tomorrow afternoon Mahjong, and Thursday afternoon Elden Ring, and then tonight is probably Cataclysmal. Friday I don't have Pathfinder, so I could theoretically stream on Friday too. As usual, I will take Saturday off, and then Sunday so I pretty much just have to decide what I'm streaming on Friday and what I'm streaming on Sunday. Sunday I might just make a mystery stream again, since I usually like deciding that last minute. Honestly, I've been kind of thinking of like going back and checking out 2 Point Campus or something. It's been a while since I've played, and it might be good to go and revisit it. That's just one idea I had. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I keep yawning. I don't know why. I should be a little more awake than this, but especially since yesterday I did get like, I think I got a decent amount of sleep. I remember going to sleep kind of early last night. I think I'm still catching up a little bit on sleep because in DC I didn't get a ton of sleep. Cons generally I don't get like a ton of sleep oftentimes, because I'll stay up really late until 4 or 5 a.m. and then I'll get up at like 9, 10 a.m. or 11, 9, somewhere around those times, you know, and I'll maybe get a few hours to maybe like 4 to 5 sometimes. So I do yeah, 2 Point Campus would be kind of chill, and there's part of me that does kind of miss it, so I'll look into it and maybe check that out. Alternatively, we could go check out 2 Point Hospital again. I don't think I finished 2 Point Hospital like fully. Like, there's probably still maps I can complete. So yeah, that might be the arrangement for this week. Cataclysmal Tuesday evening, Elden Ring Thursday afternoon, Mahjong Wednesday afternoon, and then 2 Point I'll probably do 2 Point Friday evening, if anything. On days that I don't have Pathfinder or Starfinder, it's not a bad idea to do an evening stream. And then yeah, mystery stream on Sunday, so Well, thank you for helping me hash out my schedule. Hope to see you guys there. I haven't played Mahjong. They actually had like a bunch of tables with people playing Mahjong and like Richi Mahjong, and they had like the Washington Richi Mahjong Club there. I thought about playing. I kind of wanted to play, but the opportunity didn't arise. I didn't really see any open groups when I swung by there. And I didn't like hang out there for a long time trying to wait for a spot to open up. But that's fine, because I can play Mahjong with you guys. Although there is something to be said about playing with like physical Mahjong tiles. It's just a little annoying because you have to know how to calculate score, and you don't have the computer helping you through all that. So I'm not the best at counting score. I still need to like learn and memorize the procedures and the chart for that. Although they did have some cool cards for the Washington Mahjong Club that had like a score sheet on the back, and so I took a few of those for reference in the future. That's only part of it, because you need to not only have the score sheet, but you need to know how to calculate the points to actually be able to look up the score in the first place. So yeah, it's not all that easy. However, since I like Mahjong a lot, I do want to eventually work past that and eventually memorize how to keep score and calculate score, because for one, it would help me in my actual games, because you can calculate how many points you might need to win, or what hand you should go for, and the like. So yeah, we'll play Mahjong tomorrow. Catch up a little bit. Besides that, what else? It's raining in the background because it's actually raining where I am. So I was slightly worried about losing power, because we do lose power sometimes when it rains or just too windy sometimes. So if I cut out just suddenly and randomly, that's, you know why. But yeah, besides that, what else do I have to talk about? I talked about my stream schedule, I talked about the trip. It's August now, right? Almost September. Almost time for fall to start coming back around, which is great to me. Does anyone have any plans for the rest of summer? I think I'm pretty much done, at least in terms of summer plans. I don't have anything like major planned to do until maybe some more conning later in the year, but like that's not for a while still. Need a break. There's a cooldown period between going to cons. I love cons, but like I've been to like over 30 of them, possibly over 40. It's somewhere between like 30 and 50, because if I count all the ones that I definitely remember going to, and then I think about all the ones that I sort of remember that were sprinkled all over the place in the one-ofs and whatnot, it definitely goes over 30. For summer, I don't really plan too many things. I usually keep my schedule open since I have things I'm invited to. That's cool. I'm somewhat of a recluse, so I don't have to worry about invites as much. The main thing when it comes to like friend gatherings is playing D&D or Pathfinder, which we only do like every other Friday or so, give or take, depending on people's schedules. But we try to play roughly every 2 weeks. Sometimes it can be as often as every week if we have like multiple weeks in a row where people are available. Sometimes it's like we'll go multiple weeks without, and other times we'll just do the 2 week. We'll be able to do the 2 week thing, but it's kind of whatever Friday everyone's able to meet, which averages to about 2 weeks. So yeah, I don't have to worry about Pathfinder this week, or Starfinder this week, but next week I will. So I should be able to stream this Friday. And yeah, doing 2-point would be fun to do, since I haven't checked out 2-point in a while, and I know there's been a lot of updates and some DLC that has come out. I don't know if I'll buy any of the DLC. I'm gonna look at the reviews and think about it. But I do like 2-point Campus, so I wouldn't mind paying a little bit for DLC. But I think I remember a while back I was glancing around at the 2-point Campus review page, and I saw some concerning things when it came to the ratings on some of the DLC. So it's like, I don't know, we'll see. And I don't know how much they've changed the game, if at all, too. So there's that as well. What else can I show? I do have pictures of some of the new merch I got lately, which is especially cool, that I wouldn't mind showing off. Hold up. I recently got the Okayu birthday merch in the mail, which was a really cool package, and one of the reasons why I ordered it, besides Okayu being one of my favorite VTubers, of course, unofficial Oshi. I got this Onigiriya plush, this Wayade tumbler, this Okayu acrylic, this Okayu card, and also this, which is really cool, a Okayu hoodie. It's basically the same hoodie that she has, except Okayu's hoodie is like a crop hoodie, so like it shows off midriff. Well, this is just like a full length hoodie, you know. But it's still cool. It's actually pretty big. They didn't really have sizes. It was just one size fits all. So it's pretty large, but I like baggy hoodies. The baggier the better to a certain extent. Oftentimes, but But yeah, it's a really neat, safe for work version. Okayu's not exactly not safe for work though, just because she doesn't have the just because she has the crop top. But yeah, it's really neat. I'm really happy about this. It's one of the coolest hoodies I have now. The only thing about that makes it different from a normal hoodie is that it doesn't have pockets, which is... I kind of wish it had pockets, because I like hoodies with pockets, because I use the pockets. But I'm fine with it not having pockets. I guess it's more accurate that way. I guess exposed tummies are arguably suggestive is my point. Fair enough. You can say safer for work version. But yeah, that was the other stuff I wanted to show off. I also have a bunch of prints that I haven't put up yet, that I like just ordered frames for from previous cons. I think the last con I went to, I bought a whole bunch of prints. Last con or 2 cons, I bought like a whole bunch of prints, like over 10 prints. But they've been sitting and haven't been hung up yet all this time. And I finally got around to ordering frames for all of them, and at least the ones I'm putting frames on, because some of them I'm gonna be laminating and putting up that way. Even safer for work? Yes. But yeah, it's a cool hoodie. I'm pretty happy about it. I have two new cool hoodies now. That Sakura one that I showed you, that I got from a vendor artist, and then this Okayu hoodie. It's been a good time for like official hoodies and cool hoodies, cause the last Fubuki birthday package had her track jacket with like the little icons on like the right breast. It's probably the most low-key like VTuber merch I have, cause I think even Fubuki fans would not necessarily recognize it right away if they saw someone just wearing it, because it looks like it mostly looks like a regular track jacket of some kind, except it has like a few symbols on it, but like the symbols aren't exactly like geeky or obvious giveaway for any specific VTuber or anything. They're just kind of like four kind of flower sort of petals, like 4 petals in a line, you know. If you ever seen Fubuki's track jacket outfit, then you'll know. Just updated my con bag too. I got a lot of new pin and keychain stuff. Cool. Yeah, I have to figure out where to put everything. That's another thing I have to do, is still I have to unpack more and put things away, and also figure out cleaning and whatnot. That's one of the things that might make me not want to stream tonight after all, or like is mainly if I'm tired and I want to clean, because I have some catch-up cleaning and putting away stuff to do. So yeah, I'm gonna be kind of busy. But I should be able to stream tonight. Right now, I'm like wanting to stream, but when it hits 8-9 o'clock, who knows? We'll see how I feel. I might try to have some coffee or something. And even if it's not like a super long stream, I mean, if we did like a couple hours of Cataclysmal, that'll be good too, you know? But yeah, I'll well, I have my potential schedule all set now. So now I just need to make like 1, 2, 3. I need to make 4 thumbnails and schedule and then post them. So I don't have much to do before I have to post. I pretty much know my schedule, so yeah. Tonight's like probably like 85% sure, 95%, 85 to 90% sure I'm gonna stream tonight. And then Wednesday and Thursday afternoon, and then Friday evening. So those are my planned streaming days. I will have the schedule up before tonight. That's one of the things I plan on doing after I get off stream and resting for a little bit, because I am kind of tired. I might take a nap first. What else? Well, in any case, it was nice seeing you guys again. I missed you. I do enjoy streaming and hanging out with you guys, and that was a semi-long break. Not as long as my Japan trip, of course, but it was still at least a few days. So, but I'm ready to hit the ground running, so to speak, and do some more streams. And I also want to make other content too. I haven't been releasing much shorts or memes or whatnot in recent days, but I want to kind of get back on that and try releasing stuff a little more often. Kind of comes in waves, I guess. I'd like to be consistently like posting like bomb ass memes every day or every other day that gets like over 1,000 likes, but I kind of have to be sufficiently inspired, and then things come to me, and then I make them and throw them up. Kind of mostly when I come up with them. There was a little while I had like a queue going where I had like a few things made, and I was just like spreading them out across multiple days, but I do not have a backlog right now. I need to make stuff to post, so I'll be trying to do that. In any case, I'm kind of tired. I'm like surprisingly tired, I think. So I think I'm gonna end the stream for today. Thank you guys for coming. I do appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you guys in later streams. And yeah, look for my schedule. I'll have it posted today. Along with the rest of the streams this week. Yeah. So anyway, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. And take care, everybody. Otsukumi. I decided I might start saying Otsukumi because it's cute, and because it's weird to say Oyakumi nasai in the afternoon for me. So besides Oyakumi nasai, I might say Otsukumi sometimes. But anyway, take care, everybody. Bye bye. Thank you once again.